pointedly about the offense, but they made it seem like our defense ain't shit. Now, that being said, my brother, we did say that one of our best aspects of our defensive team was stopping the run last year and the start this year. But since Aidan has gone down, our rush defensive numbers have looked absolutely trash.
I don't say trash. They might be running on us like that. They might get a buck off. But it ain't.
Well, I say trash by our standards, bro. That's how I feel.
What age we was at? Probably like 80, 75.
Average?
Yeah.
Probably somewhere around there. I can
probably
add it up.
75, some shit up, maybe even 90. But since he been out, I know they've been. Cause Green Bay rushed over 100 on us. I know that we've been giving up a little bit more, but it ain't been noticeable to me. What about you?
It's been noticeable to me. Like that first run by Aaron Jones in the Vikings game, where we didn't have contained.
Come where a majority of that's where a majority of their shit come from early, and then we tighten up. Same way as Josh Jacobs, right? He still touched the book.
First 4 games, we averaged 90.7 yards given up.
And it's probably 10.
We definitely over over 100 to start.
Start or
since then.
Yeah, right.
Over 100. I'm about to see exactly what it is.
You gotta be probably 105, 105, some shit like that.
Nah, it's gonna be worse than that, brother.
I don't think so.
Even with the Cowboys game in there.
I don't think it's gonna be worse. You're probably looking at 107, 108.
122.
Damn.
So let me give y'all the straight raw numbers. Packers rush for 138. Titans rush for 158.
Damn.
Vikings rush for 139.
Damn.
And then there was the Cowboys that ran for 53. But by the time they was gonna run, but we was already beating their ass, so they run game was through, and that's when Aidan got hurt third quarter. Before that game where Aidan Hutchinson went out, and the reason we even want to discuss this is Aidan Hutchinson, big, strong, 6'7", bookend tight end. Not tight end, defensive end. We always talk about his pass rush ability, which he's a dog at, but it was his run, holding up the ends that we've really missed the last couple of weeks. And I feel like that's what they've been missing.
We had him or Davenport. So.
Yeah, and both of them was big, strong bookends.
Levi strong in DE too. They play him at DE.
They'll put him out there. I still look at Levi more like a defensive tackle, more like a 3 technique than a. So however you want to look at it, but I look at him more interior.
They had him on the other ends since with Aidan. They had him since Davenport went out. He was playing a lot of ends too.
Yeah, I won't refute it, but I still look at him more as a defensive tackle than a defensive end. But since we lost our 2 starting defensive ends. Especially Aidan, like we was able to still do what we wanted to when he was here without Marcus Davenport. But since he left, and then Josh Pascal has been hurt for a couple weeks, he'll come back this week. 122 rushing yards per game. But before that, it was 90 yards. The 4 games before the ones I just ran off, the Seahawks got off of 133. We remember that game.
We have had a lot of injuries. So I think that number will get tightened back up with the new additions and players coming back, so I think we'll tighten that up.
Oh, most definitely. I think just the addition of Zadarius Smith and Josh Pascal returning eliminates that. Yeah. Because if you watch the games when they was getting off on these rushes, it was them rushing either outside the tackle or between the guard and tackle, which is, to me, the defensive end has to hold up there so your safety and cornerbacks can fill on the outside and your linebackers can fill on the inside. When we wasn't holding up, I think people was getting outside the gaps, and it was allowing them to exploit that outside. We wasn't getting exploited up the middle. It was towards the edges of the line. So with them being back in the lineup, I think we shore that up. And all of that is to say, that was y'all best chance, bro. Yeah. That was y'all best chance.
Pull it off.
Y'all done fucked up now. Y'all done fucked up. Yeah.
I'm expecting big bowl appearance. I want to win that bitch so bad. I'm telling you, big bowl appearance.
Yeah. I honestly can say at this point in time, even with all the debilitating injuries we've had, if we do not win a Super Bowl this year, I will be disappointed because I feel like the road there has been paved for us. Like at least through the NFC.
Then, shit. This number one seed, that number one seed looking like ours.
Yeah, nobody want to come here. Home field event, don't nobody want to fucking come here. You get the 1 week bye.
Big bowl appearance.
Yeah, you get the 1 week bye, get healthy, get rested up, and then y'all got to come here for 2 games and be tormented by that. yeah, shit will be crazy. So my main point of wanting to talk about the defensive line to start was that right there. You know, they focus on the pass rush being a issue, and then they keep throwing out this stat, oh, we only had 1 sack in the last 2 weeks. That's 1 sack by the defensive line itself. We've been blitzing linebackers who've gotten home, and that's just how we had to generate pass rush. But to me, where I felt like we felt the
absence, Aidan absence.
Yeah, felt his absence the most was in the run game.
Right.
Because ain't no motherfucking way 138, 158, and we
that shit ain't happening.
The Titans game, bro, we was blowing them the fuck out. They not even running the ball that much. Tony Pollard getting off. So that's where I felt like people was missing the point of
right.
Like you say, the sacks is the pretty numbers, but where we was really fucking teams up all the last season and the start, you couldn't run it on us
at all.
Yeah, so
not for real.
No, like you might end up getting some cheap yards here or there, but that per carry yardage number, it was
2.9.
It was gonna be trash, bro.